Do you ever get inspired by before and after transformation photos, but completely overlook what went on in between? Today, we'll explore how those hidden moments hold the secret to lasting change.
You're listening to Relish, the podcast for people ready to stop chasing self-improvement and start savoring their lives. If you're tired of the hamster wheel of healing and hungry for more joy, presence, and meaning, you're in the right place.
I am your host, Alyssia. Welcome back. Today is our very first Quick Bite episode. So Quick Bites are snack-sized servings of wisdom, if you will, that you can savor, that you can digest. If you're new, I hope you'll tap follow and subscribe. So when we picture transformation, it's easy to focus on the dramatic before and after. So you've seen these transformations. Maybe you've seen photos of them, someone's fitness journey, personal growth stories. And yes, these results can be incredibly inspiring. But transformation isn't just about the start and the finish. It's not just, day 1 and day 500. It's actually more about days 2 through 499. I mean, if you compared a photo, photos of days 342 to 343, you might not even see a discernible difference. Yet it's precisely during those subtle shifts, these small, quiet, seemingly ordinary moments that genuine change is happening. So I like to say true transformation requires transition. Here's where most of us get stuck. We chase the end goal, believing that, reaching it is what will make us happy or fulfilled or finally feeling like enough. But almost everyone who's accomplished something meaningful, myself included, discovers something kind of surprising. The destination is never as meaningful as the journey itself. I mean, think about it. Think about reading a book, for example. Okay, do you pick it up and just flip straight to the last page? No, it wouldn't mean anything. You read it to relish each page, each chapter, every twist, every turn. The journey is the story. That's the richness. And that journey is the real reward. Is life any different, really? Okay, now this maybe is a little bit intense where I'm going to go, or maybe a little bit morbid for our first week together. You're really getting to know me here. But I want to acknowledge something that feels important. At least this has been really important on my journey. What is the inevitable destination of life? It's death, right? I mean, the truth is we are all going to die. And when we obsessively chase outcomes, achievements, external validation, in some ways, it's like we're just rushing to the end. So you remember earlier this week talking about responding versus reacting. You could live your entire life reacting on autopilot, letting that conditioning dictate your choices, or you could live responding in more moments, present, aware, genuinely here for the journey. Mindfulness transformed my life because really it taught me how to slow down and be present so that I can really savor and relish each moment. Taking it in fully, the taste, the sense, the moments of connection, joy, these aren't just part of the journey. They're actually the whole point. Now, I want to be honest. This episode came from a very kind of real place. So we were about set to film, and I mean really set. Y'all have no idea how much went into this, hiring a team, renting a space, months of intentional planning, and I tried to be so thoughtful about the content reveal. And then the day before recording, so this was yesterday for me, I had a full-on breakdown. I had a panic attack, actually, which hasn't happened to me for a very long time. And basically, my carefully planned launch wasn't coming together exactly as I had envisioned. And when things veered off, the stress built up and I spiraled. My old patterns of perfectionism and wanting to control, which I have done so much work around, they crept right back in. And, of course, it's just because I care so much about this and I want to be thoughtful about it. But, I had to take a couple minutes. I had to regulate through it. I went for a walk. I reconnected inward. And on that walk, I remembered something important, that the whole reason I started this podcast was to, forgive me here, but relish the journey itself. With my last brand, Mind Over Munch, I was so focused on milestones that often I missed the chance to really experience and appreciate the process. And I didn't feel that I could fully show up as myself. So this time I'm consciously choosing something different. I want to embrace being a messy, imperfect, totally normal human who really cares about the work, who, acknowledges I still have old patterns that are going to pop up, who does occasionally try to control the outcomes, and then still remembers what matters and begins again. And I want to be here to give you permission to do the same. So I am genuinely honored that you're here with me at the very beginning. Whether this podcast lasts months or years, I promise I will always remember that you joined me here for week 1. That's incredibly special. So thank you for being here and caring and being interested and letting me be me and learn alongside you and grow with you. So I would love to hear from you. Are you on a transformation journey right now? Tell me about it. Come connect with me here in the comments. Find me on socials. DM me. Share your story. Let's relish this moment together. And I hope that you will subscribe or follow wherever you're listening. Share this episode with someone who might need it. Let's not miss the magic that's happening right in front of us. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you on Monday for the next bite.